Can you hear me?
Yep, I hear you.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Mm. You know we live, right?
I'm waiting for my co-host.
I'm here.
He must be eating his bagel.
I'm just eating a bagel, but I'm here. Mhm. Let's get into that rant about Eric Adams.
All right. So while we wait for Mr. Try to the borough, to the Brooklyn, to the bridge. So, as we all know, Mayor Adams has been indicted on federal criminal charges.
Hmm.
I like when criminal shit comes up. It gets my wheels turning and my brain working at almost midnight.
Hmm.
Like I didn't have a long fucking day.
Right.
But as we talk about this indictment, I'm not surprised. I don't know why anybody else surprised. These politicians be more corrupt and crooked than a fucking line. So he has 5 charges. As I was looking at the indictments,
Hmm.
that was freaking um can you guys see this? It's a 57 page indictment
Yep.
that is dating all the way back to 2014. This man has 5 different counts, and the shit that is listed in this indictment is fucking amazing. It is baffling and it's fucking amazing. This man has been watched for 10 years by the FBI. Stupid, stupid, stupid. I girl who would have so much power and could be so damn stupid. So let's crack this indictment. Let's get this show on the road.
Mhm.
So, the United States of America versus Eric Adams. This was a sealed indictment. The indictment has been unsealed. So, this is dating back to when he was the Brooklyn Borough president in 2014. This man done did anything from pressuring top officials in FDNY to open a building that would have failed inspection.
Kristen, what's good,
This
bro?
man then took luxurious trips,
We got Kristen in the
speak to
building.
the Turkish government. He benefited from all anything bad that wasn't supposed to be done.
Right.
Um, he's according to this, he defrauded New York City and stole public funds. That's
Wow.
crazy.
Wow.
Uh, $2,000 in public funds for each illegal contribution.
They,
His
they said he didn't mean to
mayoral
do it, but he
campaign
kept doing
received $10 million in public funding
it.
under false certifications.
Yeah.
That's when he got in the Turkish government, y'all. So as we go down the indictment, it lists a whole bunch of shit that the Turkish government pressured him to do. That once he became mayor,
Mm-hmm.
he threatened the FDNY officials to falsify the opening of a Turkish building, skyscraper. Mind you, guys, this indictment also has motherfucking um pictures in it. So as we go through the indictment, this is the first count, conspiracy, to wire fraud. This, like I said, dated back 10 years, where he was Brooklyn Borough president. They have this corrupt relationship with the Turkish government. according to this beautiful indictment,
Mm-hmm.
which is crazy because this man is the sitting mayor. He is the first sitting mayor in New York history to be indicted
Right.
on federal charges while still sitting in office. Um, but these are allegedly some hotel pictures from some of the hotel rooms that were being booked. They said that the cost approximately $7,000. Adams paid less than 600. Um, it goes on to talk about numerous other gifts and donors throughout the 10 plus years that they was investigating him. And we go down to count 2 of this indictment. There's more pictures. That's a beautiful living room, sitting room. You know, good taste, good taste. It's a nice room. Um, this man, he just deserves. Can't even give him a fucking award for being an asshole. Cause like, bro, what the fuck was you thinking? They got his phone. They have text messages between one of his staffers and a Turkish official that was dating from the date of the mayoral election. Like this goes on. Like this is the first 49 pages of this indictment is his first count that's listed on the indictment. Um,
What else you looking at here?
you still have now you have a promoter and a
Kristen, what's good,
businessman.
yo?
These are text messages from his
Are you reading the comments?
mayor election with him being declared
Hello, got us. We got Kristen in the building.
the mayor of New York City.
Yeah, Kristen, like we talking about it now. It's crazy.
Like this. Like I don't be getting how dumb these people really are. Like y'all niggas are like y'all, I know y'all got degrees. I can't believe y'all this dumb to discuss like this type of business through text messages. Like nobody watches the mob. Nobody watches Coles anymore. Like I I, I can't believe they're that dumb. Like was it like this was not even remotely worth it in my opinion of him doing this. Like you're supposed to be putting on for the city, like you're supposed to be helping your people, and you're just being a corrupt asshole. And a bad corrupt asshole. Like how the hell do you get caught? The fuck? Like you didn't use your brain, bro? Like clearly he didn't use his brain. Clearly nobody in his staff used their brains. Uh but this is now coming out. This is the building that he pressured the FDNY official to pass the inspection so they can open it up for the Turkish president. This is the Turkish house. Um, it was going to fail inspection. That's why. But because that they gave him so much, he had to now come up off of that favor. So they called his bluff and he fell for it. Uh, apparently this is an email. The names are blocked out, so you don't know who sent the email, but you know they basically discussing the building and the occupancy and all that good shit. Um,
That's crazy, yo.
just basically threatening the people's jobs.
Somebody snitched on him. Somebody snitched.
Like, we know what they're talking about. Like, these motherfuckers are really like dumb. Now we skip down because I'm tired of reading that dumb shit. Like, this nigga is the most asinine motherfucking person I met in my life. This is the first 49 pages list his first charge, his first count, what he has been indicted on. Let's go find count 2 of the madness. So this is the statutory allegations of count 1. It's conspiracy to commit wire fraud, federal program bribery, and a received campaign contribution by foreign nationals. So if you read, it says allegations contained in paragraph 1 through 49 of this indictment are repeated and realleged as is set forth fully herein. What basically means that, you know, we ain't gotta read that. We ain't gotta dissect the fucking first half of this document. So like, just read the first 49 paragraphs of this motherfucker adds. It tells you exactly what it is. But like, we have a bunch of codes. Title 52, United States Code, Section 30121A, Section 2, bribery and violation of Title 18, Section Code of United States Code, Section 666A, 1B. It also says wire fraud and violation of Title 18 U.S. Code, Section 1343. So these codes, you can look up the codes. They will be explained more at the end of the indictment of what exactly they are. It's just basically overall acts, conspiracy, and effects to illegal objections. The flights from New York to India, New York, France, Turkey, Syria, Sri Lanka, China, the Bentley Suite, flights from New York to China, New York to Hungary. Like, this man was just taking thousands of dollars worth of fucking trips over a maximum amount. Count 2 is wire fraud. It's already explained in the first 49 paragraphs of the indictment of wire fraud. I believe there is a itinerary on one of these pages. Oh, page 41 of the indictment. Basically, the flights and how much each flight cost. So you have India, France, Turkey, China to be a Turkey, Hungary to Turkey. Like, I think this is the most expensive itinerary right here because he took 3 different flights and he stayed at the Bentley Suite. All right, let's go back down to count 2. This is basically saying that he defrauded and for obtaining money and property by means of false and fraudulent pretenses, restoration and promises transmitted, and costs to be transmitted by means of wire, radio, and television communication. He's been in bed with the Turkish government, according to the alleged documentation that's been unsealed. So this is basically under Title U.S. Code Section 1343 and 2. Then he has accounts 3 of cessation of contribution by a foreign national because he's been in bed with the Turkish government, according to this document. That's all explained in the first half of this document. Under Title 52, United States Code, Section 30121 and 30109D, 1A, and Title 18 U.S. Code, Section 2. Count 4, solicitation of contribution by a foreign national. Is explained, like I said, in the first half of the documentation. They just list the charges that he's been indicted on. Um, it just tells you in or about 2023. Uh, you know,
There we go.
um, so it's all falls under the same section code. Count 5 is bribery. That's all explained in the first half of the documentation.
Oh,
Um, it's basically saying that from at least in or about the summer of 2021 through at least in about the summer of 2022, in the Southern District of New York and elsewhere, Eric Adams, the defendant, began an agent of local government to wit the city of New York, which in a 1 year period received benefits in a seating of 10,000 under a federal program involving a grant contract, society loan, guarantee, insurance, and other forms of federal assistance, corruptly cessation, and demand for the benefit of a person and accept and agree to accept a thing of value for a person intending to be influenced and rewarded in connection with business a transaction and a
are we
series of
reading?
transactions in the city of New York
Hey,
involving a
Queen.
thing of value of $5,000 and more to wit Adams to say,
Hey, goddess. Are we reading everything from this?
hold on guys.
We gotta answer questions. Christians' comments. What did Trump say about Haitian people? I didn't hear it. I didn't hear what he said.
So the person that will take over to answer your question, hold on, I just had his name. He's a public advocate. He is next in line if Mayor Adams decides to step down. His name is Jumana Williams. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but here go. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's a my phone's so retarded. But he is the next person to step up.
Uh-huh.
If Mayor Adams do step down, but
Mm,
if he is convicted of all 5 charges, he faces a maximum of 45 years in prison. Um,
mm. Christian said. He said Haitian immigrants abduct and eat pets. Wow, I didn't hear that. That's crazy. What do you think about Trump's comments, Goddess? Can you hear me? She's not hearing me.
try.
I'm hello. You don't hear me? Hello. Hello. You hear me? Hello. Kristen, can you hear me or you don't hear me?
Yo, I just realized my computer was on mute.
Do you hear me or you don't hear me?
I hear you now. My computer was on mute just now.
Right. I was saying, Christian was saying he was talking about Trump's comments that Trump said something about Haitian people.
Yes,
What did he say?
that the Haitians eating pets.
Oh wow. That's- I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about that anymore. Trump. Trump is just Trump. You know, I don't think people should get upset about what he says at this point. It's just, you know what he's gonna say. It's gonna be something stupid.
Right. Well, all the things that's going on in the world right now.
Hmm.
I was watching the news while I was getting my hair done. Just
Hmm.
watching Israel bomb Libya for no reason. It's a mass genocide on brown people that's unacceptable. And
Right.
I feel like, hello,
What's good, Ray Sean? Salute.
I feel like with everything that's going on in the world and within New York City is not baffling, is not shocking because they kept labeling the mayor as the hip hop mayor.
Uh-huh.
Uh, so it was bound to happen because a lot of his officials were stepping down. The police commissioner recently just stepped down. So it was just a matter of time before they indicted him on something. They've been saying they've been
Well,
investigating him for corruption, seizing his phones, running in his cribs. So it was all a matter of time before they done caught that nigga.
he did
Like
shit though.
it's just he was in bed with the Turkish government,
Hmm.
according to the U.S. indictment that was unsealed
Right.
yesterday. He accepted luxurious trips, hotel rooms. He defrauded New York City of thousands of dollars. Um, they have his phone, so they have text messages between his staffers and whoever else they're texting,
Hmm.
especially after his campaign, him pressuring other officials to
Right.
pass the inspection for a building that wasn't up to code because the president of Turkish was coming. Allegedly, according to this document, as they allege in the document, um,
What?
right. But according to the U.S. document, he has to forfeit anything under those title codes. Um, just like how Diddy currently has to forfeit any properties under his indictment, Mayor Adams will have to do the same thing under this. Forfeit allegations under these title
So
codes.
why would
Uh,
it? Why would it? Caribbean people are black. But who said they're not black?
I think they separate themselves a lot. The
You think
Caribbean
so?
communities, yeah, they do separate themselves a lot,
So they
especially from
don't.
Americans. They do.
They don't consider themselves black.
I never heard them not consider themselves black, but they do feel like that Caribbean Americans who are born here, but parents are Caribbean, they're not entitled to the Caribbean culture because they wasn't born in the Caribbeans.
Right.
They have like this big, like I want to say all of them, but a lot of them that I have known and met, they do have this very big entitlement to the culture only because they were born, raised, feel like they're bred in the the Caribbeans.
Mm.
Um, that's like a lot of Africans who come over here. Not all of them, but a lot of them do feel like they're better than African Americans here. Um,
Mm.
I just feel like as a brown and black community, I feel like that we have to stop separating ourselves so much.
Right.
And I feel like if you don't like us, then why be over here? Because I didn't
Exactly.
ask to be here, bro. I did not. Just I had no say so in this.
In Haiti, in Haiti, like Wyclef had made a song on the Carnival album, and he called it was it Jaspora, and he was like how the Caribbean people they look down on the Caribbean Americans because they feel like if you fled from the Caribbean and went to America for a better life, they it's like disrespect, so they don't look at you the same.
It's stupid though because we're struggling here, like you struggle over there, we're struggling over here. And Black
Mhm.
America does not have nothing more than what you have over there. We are struggling just because we make it look easier than you guys do. It's okay. We're struggling. We're still looking for our 40 acres and a mule. We're never going to get it. So you guys got to stop feeling like that because we're here that we're better. We're not. You're still a minority when you come over here. You're still liable to get gunned down in the street by the cops. You're still
Right.
liable to get locked up for a crime you didn't commit. Like you're still liable for the same bullshit we are. Let's not act like we're ignorant here. Like
Hmm.
nothing separates you from us besides your birth certificate. That's it. And where you come
Right.
from.
Right.
Nothing separates you from that. My birth certificate says I was born here in the United States of America, Queens, New York. Yours say you born in Jamaica, Kingston, wherever you come from. Like, it's only in some races, but we're still black and brown people. We're still fighting the same government, trying to get the same equal rights that we're never going to get. So until we stop being the statistic and being so divided as a community and stand the fuck up and take back what's ours, we're never going to get the respect that we deserve. They're going to continue to take from our children and continue to treat us like shit because that's what we allow them to do.
Is
Everybody wants to be a house nigga.
you got Spanish in your family. You Christian says that there's racism in the Spanish countries too.
Yes, a lot of European Spanish people feel like they're better than the Afro Latinas because they feel like they're not pure. But
Right.
people don't realize that your ancestry starts in Africa. Everybody nationally starts in Africa, whether you're white, black, green, yellow, purple. It all
Right.
traces back to Africa. And the first Jews were actually black. The first Muslims were actually black. So let's not act like we're stupid. We all took history class. Only thing different is that you house niggas out there are house niggas for a reason because you
Not
listen to the
house
master.
niggas.
Like,
Not
I'm
house
outside in the
niggas.
Philippine kind. Like, we
Not
outside.
not the house niggas.
They house niggas. I want to be house niggas so bad. Like, colorism amongst the black people are the most sickening shit ever. Like, your mother is black, your grandmother's black. Like, stop hating your own color. That's why bleaching is such a big thing in parts of Africa and the Caribbean and here in the US. Like, stop bleaching your fucking skin. Love your fucking selves. Like, the fuck? We're closer to the sun because we're just that. We are God's favorite people. That's
Uh,
why we thrive in any situation. If you can't thrive in the struggle, then you're not. I feel like you're not really there. Like,
right.
we're here making this shit look so easy because our ancestors come from the struggle. They come from nothing. So we have to figure it out. We will always be the most thriving race because our race know how to thrive in any circumstance because of slavery, because of the slave trade, because of where we started from. That's why we thrive so much. But
Right.
because of house niggas that want to sell their soul to the master, don't be understanding the master don't like you. He never gonna like you. Stop being a house
Oh
nigga.
Lord.
The fuck?
I
I
feel like
hate
I'm
house
a.
nigga mentality. I need to get it together out there.
Oh God. Kristen said he had Spanish in his family. The only person of my family that is Spanish is my grandfather, the one who is also the father of my uncle Kevin, who is the oldest of my mom, who is 6 years younger. Wow. I didn't know
Like
that
my
was going on.
like my side, like my mom's side of the family. My
Mhm.
grandfather is very proud of his Native American heritage. He
Right.
is Blackfoot and Cherokee Indian, and he's a very proud Indian. Like, I will never
Mhm.
take that from my grandfather. He always told me, "You don't check off black, because technically he's not black."
Right.
And he's very proud of where he's coming from and where his ancestry and where his lineage is. And I feel like more people should take pride into where our ancestors come from. And it's not fucking America. It's fucking Africa.
Right.
Like, get over yourselves, bro. Like, fuck. I keep telling you, I didn't want to be here. I don't know why I'm here now. I should get over here. I don't know why anybody wants to come to America, especially New York City. Like, we got the highest food high, rent high, shit, gas high,
Yeah,
bills
yeah,
high.
but I mean, if we come from a war torn country like Bosnia, and you look at America, America got everything. This is like the land of freedom.
So
Why
we
wouldn't
ain't
they
got
want to come
shit.
over?
They be lying. They selling the niggas pipe dreams.
Why wouldn't they want to come here though?
They selling pipe dreams. You still gonna struggle over here, especially
Yeah,
if you
but it
brown.
ain't gonna be like Bosnia where they like you could get hit with a rocket any day.
Man, listen. New York is not a place you want to live. It's high as fuck. It's high. It's crowded. You paying $3 to get robbed, shot, stabbed, sexually assaulted, all types of shit on the train for $2.90. You want to come here? Wow, it's ghetto over here. I don't
Uh,
know why y'all want to come here for shit.
no, no, it is not. This is like paradise for them, for those
In
countries.
one sense of the way, until they realize they done fucked up and found out.
And then we can't get them to go back, so they stay here.
I'm all for people looking for a better life. All for people looking for a better life. But don't come over here thinking you better than anybody because you're not. Trust me when I tell you this. Because we're not better than nobody over here.
Oh man,
We out here struggling and shit.
oh man.
Like, that ass though. Like, I'm a person that I love culture. I love finding out about new cultures and experiencing new foods. I'm very adventurous type person. I just don't like the looks that I get sometimes.
Why? What look?
Like if I go certain places to buy certain things, the looks I get, and I'll be like, I'm not coming in here to steal. Like,
They don't
ew.
know that. They don't know that.
Like, but like that's a stereotypic thing. Like with people, they just assume that all black people here are the same, and we're not. We're not all criminals. We're not all out here thugging
Yeah.
and bugging.
Yes, Bushwick is Brooklyn. Bushwick is Brooklyn.
Like, don't follow me around the store.
They
That
they
is
they
mad
do that to
suck.
us all the time. How many? I can't tell you how many times I went to like a
It's
department store.
annoying though. Like, that's nothing. Like, why do we let these people come into our communities and build these stores and build these businesses and give them our money? I feel like if
Hey,
we stop giving these foreigners our money and start withholding the black dollars from these businesses, they won't thrive. They will not thrive off of our money.
right, right.
But then you can't really support a lot of black owned businesses either because they start getting expensive after a while. Like, you want us to support you, but at the same time, you're not making it easier for us to support you. Because now you turn to this house nigga mentality. Now you feel like you're price like the shirt that's $3 in the store that you put a label on is worth $600. I could go make the same shirt at home.
Oh boy.
Like, let's not be this ignorant. Let's not be stupid because at the end of the day, you want your people to support you, but you're not reasonable with your prices. Like, that's ridiculous. And I'm not spending $600 on one shirt. That's fucking dumb.
Oh my God. Kristen said the only problem is although my grandfather is Puerto Rican, I never met my grandfather's side, and I lived in Bushwick, and he has a big Puerto Rican community in here.
You are
You gotta,
entitled to the fucking culture, whether you know your grandfather's side or not. You're half Puerto Rican. Celebrate the culture.
yeah.
They can't tell you not to. They don't own the culture. They come over and thrive with our culture. That's nothing I don't like. Like, they don't like us, but they want to come over and thrive with our culture. Like, ill, go to sleep.
Because they trying to take over. They're trying to take
We the
over.
group, like, black people are the blueprint for every fucking thing that these people copy. Like, the fuck, there's some culture vulture ass motherfuckers out here.
Mhm.
Like, damn. Don't you got your own identity? That's another thing that be pissing me off. Like, why would like certain people they be like, oh, when certain women do certain things, it's exotic or it's sexy, but then when black women do it, it's aggressive. So it's okay for fucking Roxanne, not Roxanne, fucking Maria, who was Latina, to throw a chiclete at your ass,
Yeah.
and when fucking Roxanne throw a chiclete at your ass, it's ghetto, it's aggressive, but it's sexy when she do it because she Latina. Like what? That's still DV, nigga. She's still throwing a shoe at you. It's sexy because she's saying that accent. She cursing you out in Spanish. Is that what it is?
Oh my God.
Like, not all black men, but a lot of black men don't protect black women. But then when shit go awry with these white women and these Spanish women, they looking for the black woman to come protect them. Nah, keep that energy, bro. You want to Becky with the good hair, remember? Say what with Becky with the good hair. She done raped your bank account, right? Now you broke. Oh, that's why you come back because you broke and ain't got no money? Your dumb ass get.
Kristen said that is why I'm close to my grandmother's side because that's the family up here. I get it. Just because she acts aggressive doesn't make her some spicy Latina. I
That just make
love
her
that.
crazy.
Uh,
But that's the shit that be killing me. Like, why? And people don't realize like a lot of these Spanish women, like white women, they want the mixed baby, but don't realize they already fucking mixed. Stupid. You just don't. You're just
what,
not.
a,
You're just
what
not.
Elijah yelling about?
Oh, Isaiah.
Isaiah, what he yelling about?
Oh, he playing Roblox.
Oh, what's
Yo,
that?
Isaiah, lower your damn voice.
It sound like you arguing.
He on the phone with his friend. Isaiah, stop yelling.
Mm-mm.
12:20 at night. He on the phone. South Carolina, a lot of them southern states are very still racist. A lot of them places are very much against having blacks in their towns. It's so dumb. And
Yeah.
black people go to these states for what? They don't like you down there. The fuck? What y'all gonna understand about this? We should just take our money, build our own towns, build our own school systems, employ our own people. We are powerful together. We put our minds to it. We are not a dumb race. We just make some really dumb decisions. Ray just wants to shoot up the block because Ray ain't got no daddy at home. And the old niggas in the corner giving him guns and shit. And giving him drugs and sling on the corner. Like, that's why Ray outside, like he ain't got no sense. He feel like because his mom is struggling, that he got to go out there and get it by any means necessary to help feed his siblings. Like a lot of them kids be fucking really broken. Ray don't want to do half the shit he doing on the corner. But Billy, on the other hand, be having mental problems and Billy be shooting up fucking schools all day. But label our kids fucking hoodlums and thugs and criminals. And Billy not a thug and a criminal? And he out here plotting to shoot schools and shit? The fucking asinine backwards bullshit. That's the house nigga mentality. Everybody want to be a house nigga. Nobody wants to be a field nigga and pick cotton with me. That's fucked up. I'm out here by myself picking cotton. Motherfuckers ain't never gonna learn. May Adams, he need an award. What his award should be?
What's his award? Donkey today?
Oh, donkey of the day.
Yes.
May Adams got the donkey of the day.
Mm-hmm.
That motherfucker. Huh. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Not surprised at all. That motherfucker. I don't get why black people get power and start doing the most dumbest shit ever. That's why I think we all criminals. Cause what the fuck y'all here doing? I hate doing dumb shit like this.
Read the comments.
No. That always are niggas and coons. You really do got some niggas out here that really are niggas and coons. Just not all of us. You got some that really just be going out real sad for no fucking reason. Or instead of them helping the community, they feed off the community. And they don't give nothing back. Look at all the celebrities that's from Queens. Do you think they come to the community and actually pour back into their communities? No. They don't put no funding back into these schools. They don't build no community centers for these kids to get these kids off the fucking streets. No, it's not their job, but being from the urban community, you should understand that there's like literally nothing left for these kids to do but except to wind up in jail. Like, that's why people like, oh, this rapper from this borough, this rapper from that borough. What they doing for the borough? What they doing? They're not doing shit. It's all niggas that drink lean and fucking pop mollies all day. Shit be crazy. These elected officials that we put in office are just as bad. They take it from our communities and giving it to the immigrants who are thriving off of our children being neglected. Half these kids come from COVID, post-COVID, can't even read on grade level. Why? Why are our kids not reading on grade level? Why our kids are not passing tests? Because there's no funding. Like, that's ridiculous. You're fighting for after school spots for free programs for your kids. That's fucking ridiculous. And then we got a fucking mayor who out here just fucking taking shit, illegally taking shit that don't fucking belong to him. Like if you gonna take shit and take money, be smart. Give it back to the community. Pour back into the people that fucking voted you in. Like, no, you want to take trips and shit, dumbass. Of course, that's the big difference. You got some really intelligent people within our community. You got some really dumbass motherfuckers in this community. Everybody don't fit in the same category, but then you also got to separate the ones that are for black people that actually stand with their community, and then you got to separate them from the house niggas. They won't be accepted by the master. That's what you gotta do. The house niggas from the field niggas. The ones outside picking cotton. That's all. The ones who want to be a voice and put changes to the community. Then you got the ones who listen and obey everything man has to say. So they can keep their spot in the house for the night. Try. What you got to say?
Um, that politicians can't be trusted. Yeah.
We know a lot of them can't be trusted, but some of them could be trusted.
Okay.
But you just
Right.
gotta do. We just as people, when we go out here and vote, like how people everybody's waiting for the election. You don't know that you have your state and your local government that still needs to be voted in and out of office. Stop voting for motherfuckers that don't bring no value. That just put you a bunch of fucking garbage all fucking day. Like a lot of these niggas just spew garbage all day. He said it's kind of weird. You see it?
Yeah, that's crazy. What you said?
That
I
whole no
mean,
stitcher shit is fucking dumb.
no snitching. No, I disagree because if you witness a crime in front of you, and let's say it's like your neighbor, and you cool with your neighbor died because you witnessed that crime in front of you. What you gonna do? You gonna take that to your grave, or you gonna let somebody know who was the real killer? You know.
Right. That be my whole thing too. Like I come from the hut and we always grew up by that no snitching rule. Snitches get stitches. But I also look at it like this: if the roles were reversed and that was somebody you knew or your family member laying on that pavement or laying
Uh-huh.
in that hospital bed, you gonna want justice too. Everybody gonna want justice when it's their turn. And the same who calling for justice are the same ones that are so silent when something else happens. I'm not saying let's go on live television and announce the kill. I'm not saying that. But you can always jot it down on a piece of paper and mail it in or drop it over at the fucking police station. Like, don't leave your name and address. Like, you ain't gotta do all that. Because when the roles are reversed, you're gonna want the same accountability held. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying go out there and be live snitching. Just be snitching because niggas is retarded and shit. I'm just saying like if there's actual crime being committed, don't be that standby person because change can happen within your community if you allow it. But I don't know nothing about this public advocate that is next in line if Mayor Adams decides to step down. He's a public advocate. Like that's ridiculous. Who is this man? Like we know what his role is, but like, try. Do you think that the May Adams should step down?
Yep, he should. There's too much heat on him now. He can't hold the best city in the world hostage because of what he done. They step down, let the other one come in.
What you think about the police commissioner stepping down?
Him too. The Popo bad here. You just like act like NYPD. They need
Yeah,
a overhaul. You know what I'm saying? Because they NYPD, no matter what commissioner they have, it's still shit.
I fuck around, put my name on the ballot for mayor. I think I'll do a better job. You know what's so crazy is that these people out here be so afraid of a woman running anything in office that they will continue to allow these corrupt men to sit in these seats. And to me, besides Hillary, I haven't really heard anything else bad about any other woman sitting in any seat. Whether it be Senate, Congress, House, women stand on business. Men, they like to get dirty and play dirty. Why is that? Try.
You
Huh?
know,
Why is that? Why are men more inclined to being dirty politicians than women?
I don't know. Tell us
Oh,
why
let me
is
tell
that?
you why.
Yes.
Men think don't think sometimes. A lot of the men in politicians don't think. Like that ass though. They don't really think, and if people are so afraid that if a woman comes in, like that's like with the current VP, they're so afraid that she will do the job better than a man, that they're so blinded that Trump is so full of shit. They wouldn't even just allow her the chance to prove that she is the best qualified candidate to run the country because they're afraid that she will come into this office and do a better job than any man sitting in that seat. That's what they're afraid of. They're afraid that she's gonna show up and show out and put all the men before her to shame. And she's gonna win in November. She's gonna win because she's gonna bring out the new voters, the 18-year-olds, the 19-year-olds, the new registers. She's gonna bring out the new voters. The ones you're gonna get them to the poll and they gonna vote. I feel like people are so stupid. It's like Trump then showed you people how much he don't like us and how much he's really trying to rid the country. And it's just not so much our civil rights on the line because our civil rights are already being taken in other states that are banning diversity that helps our children go to school off of scholarships and shit. But he's also going to completely take away women's rights. He's going to take away the LGBT rights. So we're not the only ones at stake. You have to think about the next generation of kids coming up, the daughters and the nieces and the sisters that are coming up when they need a life saving abortion and they can't get one because it's now have become illegal in all 50 states. And that's not fair. Abortions are just not who out there popping their vaginas opens every time Dick and Harry. You got rape, you got incest, you got people that need medical abortions or medical cleaning for a dead fetus out their system. Like a lot of the IVF treatments are now being shut down. That gives women no hope of having children that want to have kids that can't have them naturally because he won't put their religion in shit. It's of course he is. Of course he is. He's not gonna make it a Nazi Germany because the Jews run the country. Let's get this correct. The Jews run the country. It be the stuff that he wants done, especially to the immigrants, is like Nazi, just like Hitler. He wants the serial numbers on the immigrants' bodies, just like how Hitler did. And if he could fucking deport us Americans back to Africa. He would definitely put us on the Mayflower, Sunflower, whatever fucking boat name was. He'd put us back on that motherfucker, shackle us to the fucking chains and shit, and ship asses off. Which is dumb, right? But if he had that much power to revoke all our citizenship, he would. Trust me, he would. That motherfucker a little crazy. Give him the power, he would do it. He already plotting. He gonna deport all the immigrants back to where they came from. Haitians, Spanish, might even deport the Ukrainians back too while you at it, right? Like that man be wilding. He out here wilding. He got like 34 convicted felonies. He can't even carry a gun legally anymore because he's a felon. Um, he's banned in a lot of fucking countries because he's a felon. So I'm trying to figure out how the fuck is you running the country and you're banned from like 30 plus countries, including some of the states here. Like how you doing that, bro? I really want to know this. Like, come to the front of the room, Trump. Like, let's answer for these asinine shits. He another donkey of the day. Him, Mayor, Diddy, all them niggas is donkeys of the day. We're not even out of the month of September. What else is gonna happen? We got a few more days left. Shit. This has been one wild ass year so far. We're only 9 months into the year. It's like having a fucking baby in 9 months. Fuck. So much shit done happened in the first 9 months of this year. What you think, Troy, of the first 9 months of the year?
I think it's good. I don't know what you ever want me to say today.
The first 9 months of the year has not been good.
You didn't like it?
No, I did not like it. I feel like this is the first time that a year, like the year almost out, and I feel like we just started the year of 2024, and we already 9 months into the year. Like the fuck, that is fucking crazy to me. All the shit that's going on is crazy. It's not surprising, but it's also crazy because it's like I never thought that I see the day did he go down. I'm still shocked that he had 1,000 bottles of baby oil, some lube, over 700 plus fucking dildos. Like him having a freak out parties was not the crime. The stuff that he ate in the bed did, him flying out the prostitutes and shit is a crime. It is considered sex trafficking. So technically, having him being a nasty freak nigga is not a crime. It's the stuff that he did in the commissions of these nasty ass freak out parties that made it a crime. So let's clear that up. Okay, the stuff that he did within the commission of these freak out parties is what made it a crime. But he should have made sure all his T's and shit were crossed and his R's were dotted to keep himself from being liable. But when you got that much power, your brain stopped working. And that's what his brain did, it stopped working. Because he had too much money, too much power. Um, like I said from the get go, I feel bad for the victims who are victims. I feel bad for his children, especially because he will keep saying that he killed their mother. Um, let that lady rest in peace. Let her kids continue to grieve her in peace. And stop with the conspiracy because there are children involved. Some of them are adults, some of them are not. So you have to respect them and their feelings because the whole world is falling apart in front of their eyes. Him being nasty is not a crime. It's the stuff that he did that made it a crime. I don't give a fuck if they're gonna have 27 freak off parties. That's none of my fucking business. I wasn't invited, so I don't give a fuck. Like, go off. That's what you choose to do. Go off. Like, it's the shit that you did in the midst of that. That's wild. That's crazy. Like, niggas, everybody is resigning from their jobs and shit, which is crazy to me. His publicist then disconnected her phone and her email. Sis went MIA on everybody. Oh, like the whole world is laughing at the United States of America, guys. What you think, Try? 2024 has been a very hectic. A lot of people getting exposed, indicted, diss tracks, everybody stepping down from their companies. Drake going outside, the whole election coming soon. Crazy. Yeah, yo, I can't wait for Uncle Murder wrap up 2024. Like that I seen to do one because this shit was wild as fuck. His wrap ups be funny. Drake is going outside. It's crazy to me. This whole year just it's not surprising. I wouldn't use the word surprising. Like none of this shit that's coming out is surprising. The least. It's just like sharing things that I could just live my whole life without knowing. Like, like I still want to know who killed Biggie and who killed Tupac. Can we ask him that? Like, that's the real news that we need. Fuck his freako parties. The fuck. Honestly, I don't give a fuck that he a freak. Like, I need answers to other things. Like, come to the podium, Mr. Diddy, Sean Combs, whatever your name want to be. No Diddy, Love. Nigga that changed his name 20 fucking times. But even with like the people that are in current industry, like the like how Ray Sean said the Ice Spice and Gorilla and Sexy Red. Don't give me a Sexy Red. That girl nasty. Ice Spice got an identity crisis going on with herself. Gorilla is cool. I like some of her music. Um, that he need to go sit down and be a better daddy. I would be need to go be a daddy and stop being an asshole and worry about the kid that he abandoned. It's like, bro, need some help. Try where you go.
Yo,
What you
I'm right
think
here.
about the whole I'll be in Kim Porter situation?
I think Albie knows stuff, and I would like to see him do an interview with like Gail King or something, and just expose Diddy because he knows shit. You could tell the fact that he telling his son what's the Quincy to come home. He knows stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It,
crazy.
this has been one crazy ass shit.
One crazy ass night.
Of course, I be on Instagram. Cardi being all set going back and forth. They going off on each other.
Mm.
It is just sad because it's like, damn,
Mm-mm-mm.
this is the year of like,
Cat Williams, what he say?
yeah, like Charmaine the God said the same thing. He was like, I kept going. I didn't go through no doors.
Mm.
Like, I feel like one of those doors led to Diddy party. Like him and his arsenal of fucking baby oil.
That's weird.
Like that is wild. This is the most interesting ass September of my life. Of my 30 years of living, I have never had the most craziest September since 2001. Y'all, like this is just unpacked month. Like we still have a few more days before the month is out. I can't wait to see what the rest of the year brings. Like, I believe they're gonna. I I don't know. They might. May I'm supposed to go in front of the judge today. They said about noon. To answer for his indictment charges. So let's see what that brings us. Will he be remanded to police custody? Will he have no choice but to step down? And who is the public advocate that takes over the seat into the general election, the special general election, if Mayor Adams has to step down, if he is arrested for those 5 charges? Um, Diddy might be going to jail for life. Who we know when he might die in jail? He might just hang himself. Who really fucking knows? He might rather die than spend life in jail. Man, like 54 years old. Uh yeah, but that's what happens when you rubbing elbows with people and shit. You got something else, try?
Um,
I can't.
Rayshawn's, Rayshawn's, Kristen said we already knew who killed Tupac right now, but we still did not find out who killed Biggie. If we find out, Valletta need her money from his son's music and royalties from Diddy. Give it to Tiana. Oh, give it to Biggie's daughter.
And his son, he got a son out here too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
CJ.
yeah.
Jay is
TJ.
okay.
That's the one you got to free.
Um, yes, let me put the link in the chat.
What I mean, my I thought Biggie's estate, Biggie's mom had his his masters already. So the fact that Puff just gave that back to the estate is just crazy to me.
I think it was too because I think him and Faith were still married, so
Oh,
technically Faith was in charge of all of that
yeah.
because if they were still legally married at the time of his death, that is his widow.
Mhm.
That was technically his next of kin. Um, Outside of his mom, outside of his children and his wife will be his next of kin. Um, hey, Rachel.
Hey,
Hey, Rayshawn, what's good?
doing well.
That's what's up. What do you think about this whole thing with Diddy and his crap?
Well, there's one thing. Well, there's one thing I know. He's he's gonna pay for what he did. That's all
Oh
I
yeah,
know.
definitely.
Like,
Of course, he has to pay, but you also have to separate the victims from the
Music.
bullet participants.
Yeah.
right.
Because according to his documents, that there's allegedly over 50 victims, but people have to realize that a lot of those victims were prostitutes and shit who were flown out under the Sex Trafficking Act, which is illegal to fly out prostitutes. Which I never knew that it was illegal. But are they really victims if they know what they're going for and what their services are? Just saying, like, you sell pussy and dick and you're being flown out to fuck. Are you really a victim? I'm just asking, like, really, I really want to know this.
Mhm.
Well, I think like some are victims. Others, I think some are victims. Like people who have been hurt at that party, like sexually. Like they, I could tell you, they're the real victims. Like people who don't want to participate in that kind of situation versus the people like who want to be freaky.
Mhm.
Right. It's not like I said, it's not a con that he's a freak. It's not a con that he's a nasty nigga. It's the shit that he did in the commission of those freak calls. If it
Yeah,
was just him being a nasty motherfucker and him having all them freaky parties, honestly, I don't think he'd be in trouble. But I think because he committed racketeering, which is aiding and abetting in the crime, flying out the prostitutes, supposedly running a prostitution ring, now it comes down to him actually committing a crime. But then you also like you said, some are victims and some are just willing participants that are just completely fucking nasty. It's okay to be nasty. It's okay to be freaky. That's what you want to do. That's your business. But don't participate willingly and then complain to be a victim later when shit done hit the fan. But someone said that what he should have did to cover his ass was make them sign an affidavit saying that they know what's about to go down and they're okay with the shit that's about to go down. That way, he's covered in all aspects, so he won't be held liable. He wasn't
Exactly.
using he was
Exactly.
sadistic.
Like there's a clear difference between being like freaky, and then they're just criminal.
Right. He's not being charged for being freaky. He's being charged for the crimes that he committed, not the freak out parties. It's not legal to have a swinger party. It's not legal to throw nasty parties because niggas want to be nasty in a moment. You offer some liquor and some narcotics. Anything liable to happen at that moment. What do you think about the whole Mayor Adams situation and the police commissioner?
Um, when I think about the whole police situation, based on based on all that, I think it's just crazy. But that's all I can say because I'm not too big on politics and all that stuff because that's their business. Because I don't get involved in that.
That's understandable, but also our business too because he's defrauding the city of funds too. So it's just not him being in bed with the government officials and foreign nationals. It's him also allegedly taking money from the city too. So you're basically taking money from the people that elected you into office. So it kind of does affect us in a way because it's like the money never belonged to you. You got it under false pretenses. You lied about it. You stole it. And it's just stupid. Like they
It,
don't use their brains in no aspect of the fucking way of how not to be corrupt.
I mean, we all know Donald Trump is a very damaged president.
Of course,
Like he's very damaged. Like obviously,
he losing his marbles too. He don't have no plan for the country.
no,
He gets back into office. It's gonna be a shit show.
right?
One of them house niggas gonna be outside in the field. All the Spanish people that's voting for him gonna be back on the planes and the boats, back to whatever country they came from. Like,
Yeah, yeah. That's. I'm just glad that I'm not no house nigga. But
I
that's
don't think anybody want to be really be a house nigga. Niggas just want to
no.
be. They just want to fit in where they can get in. But all that shit gonna backfire in the long run.
Yeah, 2024 is it's just very chaotic year. Like everyone exposing each other. Everybody is exposing each other like there's some type of video game. T and Tamara, they got falling out too.
Well, it's like having a siblings. They grow apart
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah. Which is not surprising because it's bound to happen. Like
Of course.
yeah, it's bound to happen. Maybe they maybe they'll reconcile. Maybe they won't. But it's up to them to decide whether or not they should reconcile.
What you think, Try?
What's good? Yo, man, I don't have no more things to say about it. I'm just saying like it's just a messed up world, and we getting to see the true colors of some of these people.
Of course.
Right.
Are you surprised? Are
No,
you really surprised that the police commissioner stepped down? Like honestly,
no, no,
No, because
nope.
it's bound to happen.
like the NYPD is the biggest gang. Like I'm not surprised at all.
It's crazy. It's Hopefully, we could get somebody that in office that's of color and they know what the hell they doing.
That's not a house nigga.
Right, that part.
Right. Not a house nigga. Not one of these people that not one of these people like yes house niggas and not one of these people that just want to start shit. Like people people of color who actually know like who are actually very intelligent
And willing to pour back into our communities and not take.
and not take things for granted.
Yeah, because our kids are losing out.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go around the table, this triangle. Um, Rayshawn, what you got coming up for yourself this week?
For my for my channel, I'm reviewing Sade's two albums, Promise and Love Deluxe, the band Sade. And that's on Monday at 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
Try what you got coming up.
I just did a live stream tonight with the homie. You gotta respect the legends from Jersey. You got a 3 part document series that's coming to streaming soon on Jersey hip hop artists like Redman and Naughty by Nature, and that was dope. And next week he's gonna try to go live again because we couldn't do it on YouTube. We're gonna try to go live again next week on YouTube on next Thursday at 8. And I got I'm gonna do like an NFL like every month during the NFL season, like every first of the month, I'm gonna do like a review on the NFL season for that month. So next week I'm gonna go live with Rocker Bash, and we're gonna do like discuss the month of September and everything that went on in the NFL.
Okay. So I won't be doing any lives until after my birthday. So I'm planning on getting white girl
Happy
wasted.
birthday,
Happy
Goddess.
birthday. Happy birthday,
Big Libra
Goddess.
energy. Thank you. My birthday is Monday. I'll be 31.
Yeah. Yay.
Big Libra energy. Some of the best artists are Libras out here in these streets when we out here winning by any means necessary. We trend all year round because we're just the best at what we do. You know it. Yeah, but I plan on getting white girl wasted this weekend, y'all. Then I have to go clock in for my job on a Sunday after being outside adulting. So probably like I would say like maybe like next Friday I might do a poetry slam out of my books. Preview some new poetry and shit. Thank you, Christian. Yeah, this is basically it. Whatever. Probably keep you updated with Diddy and the mayor and the police commission and motherfuckery they outside doing. Because they outside fighting and bopping and shit. Diddy has stockpile of baby oils. If you ain't got no baby oils, but that's when Diddy took it.
Wow.
He took it all.
Lord.
Mayor Adams out here. If you wonder why you ain't got no money, Mayor Adams took that too while he had it.
Yeah.
He done fucked around and found out.
Like Diddy, look, I know you're adventurous, but I know you're not. But I didn't know you were that adventurous.
Man, I knew you was nasty, but I didn't think you was that nasty. Now I'm like, I knew you was that nasty. You like I'm so nigga also nasty. Yeah. I got Rayshawn, Try, and myself in the building. Thank you for entertaining me for the last hour and 13 minutes. I be bored sometimes and need to talk myself to sleep, guys. But for the ones that watched who is new to the channel, like and subscribe, because I'm the goddess of kink, all things sex. I'm lying. Don't quote me on that. Don't want to be in trouble with the government. Apparently being nasty is illegal. My channel is rated R most of the time.
I don't mind.
On the topic of the day. Usually I'm out here schooling people on anything criminal justice. Because I like the subject. I go to school for that subject. That is my major. So, You might catch me up here talking about some more indictments. So I was supposed to get indicted. I'll be your girl. All things indictments.
Yeah, my oldest my oldest sister, she's a cop in Burlington.
That's what's
Oh,
up.
cool.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm too lazy to be a cop. I don't like running.
Her
Mhm.
best friend are cops in Burlington.
Yeah, I'm too lazy. I realize that. I'll be the worst cop ever. But like, yeah, he ran like 2 blocks down, make a left, then make a right. He got a gray hoodie on, black pants, gray shoes, blue hat. You was gonna chase him? No, who's fucking gonna chase him? Fuck, I'll be the worst cop ever. But you
That's
know what I
funny.
could do? I could be a private eye. Cause I could find anybody in 2.5 seconds. I found my daddy after 30 years. I'm
Oh,
that good.
okay. Mhm.
So you ever did a private eye? If your man cheating on you, money going missing, call your girl up. I found what you look for. Have a good night. Stay safe. Don't go to the Diddy parties, guys.
All right.
Love you guys. Peace, love, and harmony
Love
out
you.
here in the streets.
Yep.
Peace.
Peace, love, and harmony.